in the bowels of the catacombs of the cathedral. We should go forth and meet our fate.
Here we go.
Through that door. Yeah. It just keeps going on. And down as well.
Yes, because we've already gone down and down and down some more.
Oh, that looks like an evil door.
Door is decorated more than most within the catacombs.
Hell yeah!
I was going to say, should I do any enchanting beforehand, or should we wait and see what colour we'll need?
I wouldn't bother.
Right. We shall enter and put an end to the heresy. Yes.
Your task, my liege and greater guardian, is to guard this place. Do not worry about this worm. His kind yelps in terror at the sight of your mightiness. We will dispose of him ourselves.
As I see fit. Be gone. Leave me, and I will guard the artifact as you have instructed.
Found a note from Edward.
So one could say the note is Edwardian.
I'm gonna say I quite liked how the summon monster was like, no, I'm not doing what you're telling me. But sorry, just a little housekeeping again. We had a rather inauspicious end to Paul Luther, who after all that sleuthing and hard work got smushed. And we're good. Let's have a look at this note from Edward. I knew I could depend on you. Look for the 88 keys to continue your journey. Your loving grandfather, Edward. "88 keys?
What has 88 keys?
Yes. So we just, somewhere. Anyway, let's continue.
Back into the library. Once again, of course, the house acting as the hub between your adventures, all playing out in sort of real time, then you read about it and then you go back into the past. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yes, because Alex as well should now be, the Rivas portrait, fully kitted out with spells, apart from the 7 point. Echoes of those notes within the cathedral echo also within her own consciousness.
Let's say she does the same thing, where she just goes mental.
A little bit. It's not quite as impressive as an organ, but we have a new chapter page.
Not as long either, to be fair, the tune she played.
The Forbidden City.
Who are you?
I am your lord and conqueror.
What manner of forsaken being are you?
So, you can see me in my true form. You are a gifted man. Take this one and use him as the foundation for the pillar. He is special and should be given a special place among the suffering.
What? Lovely light effect through the window. Making reference to some pillar. Should we just read the page?
Yes, I think it is time to read from the book.
Much has been written about the exploits of conquerors. In the context of history, one man's champion is another man's nemesis, hero or murderer. Much has been written, but what has not is far more interesting. The Tome of Eternal Darkness mentions a Venetian artist and architect of the Renaissance named Roberto Bianci. Roaming abroad to find inspiration, he was captured by a warlord expanding his empire. He forced Roberto to use his architectural and engineering skills to construct a monument to his greatness. To complete his task, he must survey the site.
Survey the site quickly, dog, and maybe you'll live long enough to see the sacrament's construction. Did you think we would trust you, Bianchi? Even though you are graced with the generosity of our liege, you are still his prisoner. As I said, finish your work quickly, and maybe we'll drag you out of this hole.
So they seem nice.
Yeah, I can imagine Roberto just going, sigh. But we must survey the ruins of this ancient temple. Alright.
Now, we should be very, very careful to make sure we do investigate every room. Yes, and that's the foundation of the tower.
Oh, a brief look, what have I got? I'll equip a torch, we may as well. It can at least double as an emergency weapon.
Of course, we should recognise the scenery. What are you doing? Talk to them, don't hit them.
Well, you're never sure if the people are sort of bone thiefed.
I can't believe you just went to attack them.
A frantic worker looking for answers to questions that can't be answered. Oh. But yes, this is all looking rather familiar.
Wouldn't it be terrible if the person you thought might rescue him just hit him with a torch in the face?
Can we actually activate this? No. We can stand on it and look cool.
Yeah, so we're back in the Middle East in Persia.
And down we go. Go towards the camera? Oh, we can.
Well, like I say, we should be very careful that we actually go everywhere. Because it's important for later on.
We actually
Wrong
hurt
sort
him.
of zombie.
Right, just ignore him then for now.
Yeah.
I hope we'll get something else later.
Actually, the thing I'm talking about isn't necessary. If we miss it, it's not important.
A fellow slave lying dead. I'll go up here. Shall we survey the area?
Yeah, go on.
Structure around here has shown signs of stress. So some reinforcements.
Yeah, I think all the rooms you can survey have like that sound effect of tumbling pebbles. And you should be able to talk to everyone in the room as well.
I was going to make sure there's nothing to pick up. We have a safe. I don't know how you would say that.
I believe what you said's Cockney for a safe.
I'd say something that's a bit more useful, at least. I talk to anyone.
I'm not sure how you say the sword's name, actually. It's sort of one of those curved swords, though.
Sort of a bit saber-like.
I quite like the way that they've done a bit of research for historical accuracy.
To be able to actually go on to it. Should I go back and kill that monster and make sure there was nothing back there, or continue on?
I would simply continue on.
Oh, wait a minute. And some more crossbow ball.
Which is a sure sign that at some point, if we don't miss it.
Crossbow, yeah.
Exactly.
Climb down. Let's see.
There's a skeleton who's going to leap to life, obviously. And several more. Maybe you should cast, like, oh no,
I
we
don't
can't,
have the
can
book
we?
yet, no. It will give it to me when it wants to, I suppose.
We cannot read from the book. Yet.
But luckily we seem relatively hardy, though not quite as good as the double-edged sword, which can take people out in 2 hits.
Now, before we trigger that lever, but after we've killed Mr. Zombie down there, we should give up for now. Continue tomorrow.
We'll see you again next time.